Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Kionna Sharice, and today I'm here with another anime wrap-up. This one will actually cover July and August. Got my little notes right here. I didn't do one for August. Well, no, I didn't do one for July because I didn't really watch that much. It was a lot going on, and I was like, let me just hold off until I have more to say. And this time I really don't have that much more to say, but I didn't want y'all to think I forgot about this. I'm working on a TikTok about these magnetic lashes, so they feel so strange on my face, but let me know if they look all right. I don't know if I quite got it to the lash line, but we're giving something, I guess. So I have two main shows that I want to talk about, I think, because what has happened? I don't know. I'm lost in the sauce because I also did want to, let me write this down. I did go see Black Widow. I forget what month that came out, but I'm feeling like it was July or August. Now I know this show is supposed to be, is it a show? Series. It's supposed to be just about anime and sometimes manga, but I feel like I might change the title because I just want to kind of talk about nerdy things in general, but we'll see. But anyways, I saw Black Widow. I did a TikTok review on it. If you're on TikTok, go check me out, Kionna Sharice. And to sum it up, I really enjoyed it. Like, I thought as a movie, it was a good movie. We had action, we had humor, we had some feelings. Like, it was a good movie. Spoiler alert for Endgame, even though it came out 2 years ago or whatever years ago. I do think it would have been nice for it to come out while she was still alive, because it feels kind of like, I don't know, because you get to the ending and it's like, oh yeah, but she's gone now. But while I'm on Marvel, I am very excited for Shang-Chi to come out. I'm gonna wait and see that with a friend, I think, so I'll be late on that one. But I'm also excited for Eternals because that's just like, I don't read the comics, so this is all kind of just like, new information for me. And also Spider-Man, he's one of my favorite heroes, so very excited for that movie to be coming out. Which also brings me to another point because I follow some subreddits and groups are suggested to me on Facebook that are like speculating what's gonna happen in the next movie and all that stuff. And it's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want that. I don't want that. I just want to go into the theater and be like, ooh. And then maybe later I'll read up on, someone could tell me the significance of something if maybe I didn't get it, but I just want to go in kind of not knowing. Like, I don't like over analyzing my movies before I go in there. So I've been trying to like speed past all the little comments that are just like, what if so-and-so shows up? What if this? But back to anime and manga. Real quick, I did buy the first volume, that's what they are, of Deadman Wonderland because, so I saw the anime, the first season. It's been a couple years now, and I didn't know when I watched it that there's no second season. So I want to know what happens. So I've been kind of going back and forth between, do I want to buy physical copies or do I just want to buy the volumes on I believe the Viz app? You can just do that. It's cheaper, but you don't get your collection, I guess. So I like collecting things, but I also don't like mess. It doesn't really make sense, but like, I don't like too much, even though I love too much. So I'm still on the fence about that. I also bought the second one, but I haven't read it yet because I didn't want to like I can read those books in like a day or less. And I didn't want to have to buy all of them basically at once because I think they're like $12, $13. I don't know. By the time you buy all of them, it's like over 100-ish. And yeah, but I'm very excited to see what I don't know eventually. But let's get to the two animes. This is gonna be a short video. Hunter x Hunter. I'm not sure where I left off last month. Actually, let me look up my June wrap up. I want to say I've already talked about the full Chimera Ant arc, I think, so I'm just gonna go ahead with the last arc, the Chairman's Election arc. I'm not sure if that's the actual title, but that's what was happening. And first of all, the last 2 seasons, I believe, are now on Netflix. So that's nice because I was watching on Crunchyroll, but I really don't like the Crunchyroll app on Roku. Like it's the same app on anything. I don't like it. So I really like watching anime on Netflix just because you can skip a bunch of stuff. You can skip the recap, you can skip the intro, and if you're watching a bunch of episodes in a row, I don't need all the recap. So that's why I like watching anime on Netflix. So the last 2 seasons are up there. And yeah, I can say I have finished all the episodes now. So woo, another classic anime covered. And I'm not going to spoil anything. I try to not spoil in these videos generally, but unless I feel like, you know, it's an old show, but still. So I'm just going to say this. Ging, Jing, I'm not sure, can go to hell. What else though? I really like the introduction of Aluka and kind of this finishing of Killua's, I don't know if it's a finishing, but this wraparound of his character arc. Like Killua, that's my boy, that's my son, okay? And I just, this right after the Chimera Ant arc, it's just feels, okay? I feel the feels, like my boy has grown. I don't know how long this show has been. Like, is it just like a year in their time? I don't know. But I'm glad to see some returning characters in this arc. I'm glad to see you know, when you're this high up, like you hear the fire truck for a long time because you're just over the whole area instead of just a little bit. You know what? I see my coat sticking out now, and it's too late. It's too late. I'll just say this. I really enjoyed watching Hunter x Hunter, and I'm glad I started it. I do want to make the effort to check out more classic animes. I'm not sure what my next one will be, but Hunter x Hunter is just, it's a place in my heart right now. Killua, I do love Gon. I do love Gon. But something about Killua, I don't know if I just relate more. Like I'm not an assassin. But it's something there. And the other show I have to talk about is Haikyuu. So my last few wrap-ups, I would tell y'all I watched an episode here or there. No, I watched several episodes now, and this is also a new love. I don't watch many, if any. I don't know. I would really have to think about it. If I watch any anime that's just like regular people doing stuff, like no magical element, nobody's dying, no fighting, none of that. Like I don't know if I watch anything like that. This is like the only show that I can think of that's just like placed in the regular world where nothing wild is happening. And it's kind of refreshing, honestly. Right now, I'm about halfway through the 2nd season, and that's after rewatching like the first 20 episodes with a friend. I told a friend about it, so we watched it together and watched the first like 20-ish episodes again with them, and I'm still continuing on, and it's just such a feel-good show. I should probably say it's a volleyball anime, and it's about Hinata Shoyo, or Shoyo Hinata, who saw the tiny giant be the ace of a volleyball team. I'm not making any sense. Basically, the tiny giant is short, and so is Hinata, and I gave him like some I can do it too, so it's his dream to be the ace of a volleyball team, and this team at Kurasano is just coming together. And I really like how I like the pacing, because we're still getting the volleyball games, like they're exciting, but it's still like we still dip off to learn more about each character. There's still more to go. We can learn a lot more about them, but it's just enough to make them endearing. Because I've actually been trying to figure out like who is my favorite, because the 2 main characters, of course you're drawn to them because that's how it's written, but all of them have their own qualities. Because I've actually been thinking about like Tsukishima. He's kind of he might be what you would call annoying, but I actually feel like a kinship there. I don't know. Like, I don't know who my favorite is, because I was looking at Asahi, which also brings me to another point that I just thought was interesting. Because this is a show that's actually set like more normal, I think it's been more interesting figuring out their names, because if you didn't know, like in Japan, most people, if they don't know each other like that, they're generally calling them by their last name. Like when you spell out a name, it's last name, first name, right? And so when you first meet someone, or even if you know them for a little bit, it seems like you just still call them by their last name. And maybe when you get more comfortable, or if they're below you, you call them by their first name. So I was like just Googling the players and stuff, trying to figure out. I was like, wait a minute. Because some of them were calling them the first name, some of them were calling their last name. And I was like, hold on. It was like trying to wrap my brain around it. Because like, okay, because sometimes they'll call their first name instead of their last name. I'm like, now who is that? It's silly, but it was just something I was thinking about. And that's pretty much it for this month. Now I just got to figure out what's going on for next month, because I do want to start a new show. Well, not like a new show, but I want to catch up on something that's, I guess, popular. I'm thinking Jujutsu Kaisen might be the one. And I'll try to throw another one in there as well. I'm not sure which one yet, because it's like I want to be in the loop with what's popular, but I also don't mind watching something that's brand new. Maybe something, I don't know if it's the season right now where episodes come out every week, but possibly if that's the case, I would pick up something there, because the friend I was telling you about, he really likes the time I was reincarnated as a slime. So I was like, maybe I'll check that out. But as far as the classic anime, I feel like since I watched Hunter x Hunter, I need to check out Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know. But that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. If you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. If you would like, if you want to drop any suggestions for me down below, I will surely take them. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.